Okay, here's another sequel. Turn on your EQ, let this leak through. Logically, none of them others, they are equal. Third generation of
In this
sequels.
video, we'll look at how to build a different kind of song using more MIDI. To get this project started, let's build a beat. And when it comes to rhythm, this is your best friend, the beat track. Creating a beat track calls up your rhythm creation station, Beat Designer. On the left, you can see a list of drums and samples. In the middle, you choose where each drum sound fires. And on the right is Groove Agent 1, where the drum sounds come from. Let's start rolling and see how this works. I'll click everywhere I want a kick drum. Now I'll add some hi-hat and snare. The higher up on the grid you click, the louder that hit will be. You can tell by the colors. Building up a beat from scratch can be a lot of fun, but it takes some practice. To get there faster, try this. Change the media bay to look for pattern banks. When you load a pattern bank, SQL loads up the sounds, the beat track, and a full set of beats. You can switch between the pattern banks to find more versions of the beat. Check these out, and when you find one that's close to what you want, you can come down here to the grid and make it your own. And once you've got your pattern locked down, it's easy to drag it up to the beat track. Drag each of your patterns up and put them in the order you want for your song. You can also select Insert All, and all of the patterns will be inserted in the project window one after the other. And let's say you find another pattern bank with a beat that you dig, but with sounds that you don't. No problem. Just click and hold on the pattern bank preset and drop zones appear. Drag the preset to the action that you want. Once you have your tracks loaded with MIDI data, you can easily overdub or record more notes. SQL will automatically detect and connect the MIDI devices attached to your computer. Let's add another Groove Agent 1 to overdub a few more effects. Pick out a preset you like and play a few notes on your MIDI keyboard. You'll hear the virtual instrument sounding. Make sure the track is armed, then hit record and start adding. You can choose if you want your second take laid down next to the first take for different versions of a MIDI performance, or you can go to the mix mode, where each pass is laid down on top of the previous one. Mix mode is great for building up rhythm parts. If you need to make some adjustments, just double-click the MIDI part to open its editor. Here you can move notes, size notes, delete notes, and even draw in new notes. This type of editing is available for any MIDI part in SQL, and you can use this to apply quantize or timing correction to your performance. But to keep it from sounding too mechanical, you can add and adjust swing, like this. Now that the beat is shaping up, let's pull in a few loops to build out the track. Drag the duplicate handles to make more copies. Split and resize them to fit your groove. If you select an audio clip, you can apply these step envelopes for even more creative effects. Click and drag over the section you want to play with. Then pick out which step envelope you want to apply and draw it in. You can mix up the levels, pan, decay, even reverse sections of audio. Finally, to really keep things fresh, let's turn on the performance track. Now use the pencil tool to draw in performance markers, like verse and chorus. Now set up your performance pads in the configuration you want. Start playback, and each time you click on a pad, SQL will fire off that performance part. That lets you mix and mash your tune on the fly.
Okay, here's another sequel. Here's another sequel. Here's another sequel. Okay, here's another sequel. Here's another sequel. Here's another sequel.
And you can even record your performance in real time just by triggering the performance pads.
Okay, here's another sequel. Turn on your EQ, let this leak through. Logically, none of them others, they are equal. Third generation of sequel is the peep show. Okay, sequel, EQ, leak through. None of them are equal. Third generation of sequel is the peep show.
And when you've got the groove just right, use the flatten command to lock it into the project.
Okay, here's another sequel. Turn on your EQ, let this leak through. Logically, none of them others, they are equal. Third generation of sequel is the peep show. Okay, sequel, EQ, leak through. None of them are equal. Third generation of sequel is the peep show.